Hello folks, Tim here again with some more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Here we are, day 35, and we hit level 65. So that unlocks our guild events. So the next territory war that we do, I'll be able to hop in and take part of that. So that'll be exciting. I don't expect to do great things in there, but at least I can take part in it, and yeah, that should be awesome. Okay, so I want to cover something before I forget, and I know that I will forget. I'll get 12 minutes into the video and totally forget. So we ditched the endurance fleet at the very strong suggestions of our comment section of the last video, and I honestly feel like that was the thing that everybody had the biggest problem with when I laid out the roadmap. Um, the other stuff was just little, you can go ahead and use this team. It'll be okay. You don't have to build a totally separate team for Chewbacca. And some other stuff like that. Like just use your Geos for Padme because, you're not going to need it's a waste to farm up Newt Gunray. But my fleet was the controversial part. So when I built the Endurance fleet, I built it with what I was working on to build off of it, right? And so the hang up was at 78, I'm going to be behind on getting Zetas. And when I created the thing, I didn't take that into account for one. And, the other one, I was really sold on my game plan, right? If you go in and you look, right, we're doing phase one, so that was part of phase one. Well, you're going to use Ghost, and we have the whole bridge crew. You're going to use, Mace and the Endurance, who we're working on anyway. And then Ahsoka and Anakin, their starships, who we're working on anyway. And then Biggs is a tank. It's easier to target one other thing than it is to basically go out of what you're doing and focus on some other things, right? So I pivoted and decided, okay, we'll go with it, right? So our Geo Soldier is now 4 stars. His starship is now 2 stars. We focused on those in our shops today. We unlocked the Geo Spy, and then we unlocked his starship to go along with it, and out of the store I will buy more of his blueprints. We also targeted Sun Fac, so we're 24 out of 50 for him, and we'll target his ship as well in the store. And that way we'll have our 3 Geos. Now, I did kind of pivot in the cantina and started focusing on Kylo so we could get Kylo's ship unlocked. So we're 3, right? So we're getting 2 Kylo shards and 1 ship shards. We're 7 out of 10. Kylo, he's still 2 stars, but we'll probably get 3 stars out of it. So that will go ahead and pivot us toward that dark side fleet that I wanted to wait till later, but I do understand the logic behind it, and it's okay. It sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I had to sit down and kind of rethink things, right? Because originally I was just going to keep going down the path that I laid out for myself. And then I said, those Zetas are going to be important. So we'll go ahead and pivot, and we'll also go after Boba Fett and Slave One since I want both of them. Might as well get them early. That's okay. So my path that I laid out is still pretty much exactly what it was, with that one change. And then not having to build a second team for Padme, that'll be amazing. Right? And using our original choice of bounty hunters. So where are we? So these are the bounty hunters we're going to work on first. And instead of using other bounty hunters for the Chewbacca unlock, we can just go ahead and use this one. My brain told me that you had to use a specific team to do it, but I mean, that's also, 2-3 years ago, right? So, yeah. And then we can just use, and again, I thought we needed to have, Gunray Jango Fett. But apparently we can just use the Geos, which is awesome. Some characters, Newt Gunray, we won't waste the energy on getting him. If we don't need him for anything, we'll use that energy on some Ewoks or something. I don't know. But, okay. So now that that's out of the way, let's cover our arena for the past 2 days. So we've won a few, we've lost a few, mostly losses, but that's okay. So we're sitting at 572 for our rank in Squad Arena and a $109 in our rank for Fleet Arena. And I'm no longer fazed by wins and losses. We're getting what we want out of an area of the game that I'm not I don't give a shit about Arena, to be honest with you. I just want the rewards. So we'll do the best we can every day, and we'll get the rewards that we can get to grow our account. Our galactic battles, it's been an exciting 2 days because we have completed both days fully complete. Boom. Great job. Did we struggle a little? Yes. Each day had one node we had to back out of once or twice. But that's okay. We completed the whole thing. For our events, we were able to go in today and we were able to actually do Tier 4 of the Old Republic Galactic Challenge. So we're going to get some gear. We're going to get purple, blue, and green. That's exciting. We're going to get some credits. We're going to get some shipbuilding materials. We're going to get 10 shards of Carth Onasi. We are going to get 10 shards of Mission Veo. We're going to get some mods. And we're going to get an Omicron. So that's going to give us 2. We're going to have 2 Omicrons. Not too bad for level 65, huh? I don't know. I think it's pretty good. We weren't able to do the Smuggler's Run because obviously we don't have any smugglers other than Zori, who we didn't build. But we are working on Han Solo. Our unlocks, for the most part, we already covered, right? We unlocked Biggs's X-Wing. We unlocked the Geospy. We unlocked the Geospy starship. We unlocked IG 100 Magna Guard out of the cards, the data cards. We brought Zeb. Where's our friend Zeb? We brought Zeb up to level 7 and we upgraded his abilities to level 6. We put some levels into Biggs, which we already talked about. So mostly it was pilots and ships that we focused on for the most part today. So let's talk about ally points for a minute. So somebody had said that I might want to hold on to my allied points to use later down the road. And I was doing it for a day or two, and then I was thinking to myself, I was like, we would be better served using them now for all the stuff we get. And I think I mentioned that, before. And then in the comments section of our last video, it was confirmed that I was thinking the right thing. So we went in today and we spent all our ally points. We got, credits, training materials. We got training materials. We got gear. And we got that one unlocked, the Magna Guard. So not too shabby. In our shipments today, we can go over today. Yesterday was a bigger day. I spent a lot more, but out of the featured, we got gear. Weekly shipments, obviously we're not spending crystals that way. Cantina battles, we grab Chopper. So tomorrow we'll have a 7-star Chopper. And then we can come in here and start working on somebody else. I'm thinking Ahsoka and Boba Fett. So if Boba Fett's there, I think we'll grab him and get him unlocked. And then if we have extra, we'll grab some Ahsoka. For our guild activity, we didn't do anything. We didn't spend anything in here except for our Han Solo shards. And, 4,475. So Han Solo is 700 apiece. And we're 90 out of 145. And then I think we're going to pivot to General Kenobi. The other suggestion was pivoting to Darth Traya. But I don't know. I feel like pivoting to General Kenobi is going to do us good. Go ahead and chime in the comments section. Give me your opinion. In the squad arena, we picked up some Mace Windu shards. I think that was pretty much it. I was thinking of grabbing some IG-88, but I didn't do it. In our Galactic War, you see that we spent on the Spy Starfighter twice, which was good. We picked up some more Cad Bane. I think that was it for there. For the fleet arena, we got some TIE Fighter shards because it's Dark Side ship. We got Geonosian Soldier Starfighter. And then we got 10 shards of Sun Fac, so 24 out of 50. And, once we get our payout, if Sun Fac is still there, we will grab some more. In our guild events, which we just unlocked, we didn't get anything because we don't have the points for it. In our shard shop, we didn't get anything. We're just gonna keep building up points until we can afford, Carbantes and stun gun salvage. Yesterday was a much bigger day. Like yesterday, we bought a lot. We bought out of the squad. We bought Mace, Leia, IG-88. We bought tokens for all them. For the war, we did Zeb, Ahsoka's ship, Biggs, Biggs' X-Wing, and then we did Big shards, and then we did Cad shards. And then in our fleet, we got some Ahsoka shards for her ship, some more Plo Koon, and then some more Plo Koon's Starfighter. So we spent a lot more tokens yesterday. So, we reviewed events, we've talked about characters, we talked about the fleet, we talked about ally points. I think that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. I'm super excited. Our raid is almost done, ends in 1 day and 3 hours. I went in with my 7 stars and I tried to make an attack and I did 0 points. I'm surprised I didn't heal them. I did that poorly. But, we participated, so we'll get credit for it, right? We'll get that currency, and we love that currency. And then the next territory war that launches, we'll be able to get in on that. And I'm going to try to work on dark side battles. Advance that a little bit. Try to work on some Cantina battles. Advance that a little bit. Alright, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you have a great day/night, depending on when you watch this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a playlist. You can go all the way back to day 1 and view our progress and where we've pivoted and changes that we've made. If you're digging it, please like the video. Love those thumbs up. And and as always, feel free to comment. You can see that I answer pretty much everything, even if it's something short. Like, even if you say something and I don't know how to answer it, I will at least acknowledge that you left a comment, and then because I feel like you should always answer the comments. Like, you should always reply somehow. And I love it. It's part of my morning. It's part of my morning routine. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll catch you later.